Hello wrestling fans! So we have our second look at the gameplay for AEW's upcoming console game, which was shown as part of AEW's 2-point show, episode 5. In this footage we have our first look at Jungle Boy, who's in action with Darby Allin. The teaser starts off with an in-depth look at Jungle Boy's in-game model, much like we saw with Darby around a month ago. Jungle Boy's model looks really good, his face scan looks spot on, and in my opinion it's 100% accurate. Moving on to his attire, you can see the great detail on it, with different materials for each layer. Jungle Boy's hair also looks realistic and does not seem to have the problems which has burdened 2K models in the past, where the hair lacks texture. From this model, I think it's safe to say that AEW Games have toned down the more cartoony approach that was seen in the original console trailer that featured Chris Jericho and Kenny Omega. One thing I would note is how the heavyweights will look in this game. Will the heavyweights still have that exaggerated look? So far we've only seen smaller wrestlers in actual gameplay. Next we get our first look at a wrestler's entrance. It's only brief, but we do see Jungle Boy coming out the entranceway, and what I really like about this is the nameplate, which looks very much accurate to what we see on TV. The nameplate contains the wrestler's name, social tag, win-loss record, and above the name is a little note about the wrestler, which would be awesome if this note could be customised. Onto the ring action, Jungle Boy hits a sequence of moves on Darby Allin. I think the gameplay looks really fun. It's a mix of sim and arcade, which does coincide with AEW's fast-paced match style. You can see this game takes a ton of inspiration from games like Here Comes the Pain and No Mercy. What I really like is the fluidity that the gameplay seems to have. It allows move sequences to look seamless, letting a wrestler quickly transition from one move to another. There does seem to be some slight stuttering on the gameplay, but this just looks like a minor issue being that the gameplay has been recorded from an unfinished build. I'm sure this will be ironed out before release. Jungle Boy's hair in game does look like it could have a little bit more movement, as it looks quite static in this frame. The final thing I noticed from this second gameplay is there has been some changes made to the Dynamite arena. There are some differences between this arena and the first gameplay reveal. If you look up at the top of the arena, we now have the AEW Games logo around the arena banner instead of the Dynamite logo. I'm unsure whether this was just added, being that the reveal was posted on AEW Games YouTube channel, or if this change will be present in the final game. I would prefer if they kept the Dynamite graphics on the banner, as this is more real life accurate. It could just be that work is ongoing to update the arena to match the current Dynamite graphic style, as the previous footage had Dynamite's original graphics and the AEW Games logo are just a placeholder. So to sum up, I'm really excited for this game and what Yuks are putting together. I can't wait to see more gameplay in the future. From what we've seen, the game looks quite far on in development, so I'm wondering when this game will get released. I know the initial rumour was early 2022. It begs the question, could the AEW video game be released before WWE 2K22, which is set for March? Maybe the games will go head to head. But what do you think? And what do you think of the gameplay you've seen so far? Are you excited for it? Let me know your thoughts and make sure you leave us a comment, and why not drop a like on this video? And until the next one, thanks for watching.
We came in and spray painted the titles. We went here, we no longer your idols. Hollywood, Hulk Hogan and outsiders. Threw the wrestling world into a crisis. For life, shit was never overnight. The bars that I write, they deserve 5 mics. I mean